what a beautiful sunrise. Wow, spectacular. Just look at that. Wow, wow, wow.
Many people ask if Mapelon Bay, access to Mapelon Bay is open. Now Mapelon Bay as a campsite is closed. Day visitors do get there, as well as the Mapelon Ski Boat Club. But the official status, Mapelon Bay is closed. The reason for this is that there's no real road access because the back flooding that was created by the man-made wall that was built in front of the St Lucia Estuary has covered the road to Mapelon Bay underwater, and even though this 4x4 got through, many days the water levels in the back of the Mapelon dune is so high that only tractors can get through, and barely. So that's why the Mapelon Bay access road is closed to the use of public at the moment.
As we can see, same as yesterday and day before yesterday. Actually the water level is receding here. I don't know if it's wind direction or what, but if you look at the wet patches, the water has receded. So I think I'm gonna steal a clip from ENCA News. Nicolette Forbes asking what happened to the Estuary Wetland Park Authority implementing their own management plan of waiting for a natural breach, while this wall was planned already in 2012.
Minister Barbara Creasy. The group says the department at the St Lucia Wetland Park Authority have ignored scientific recommendations. The St Lucia wetlands were the first place in South Africa to be declared a United Nations World Heritage Site. To talk more on all of this, I'm joined by Nicolette Forbes, a senior scientist at Marine and Estuarine Research. Very good morning to you. Tell us more about what we are seeing happening there and your concerns.
Good morning, Jane. Thank you for having me. Yes, as I have said, as you've just mentioned, the St Authority seems to have abandoned its own management strategy by breaching the estuary in January, and that flew in the face of a whole lot of scientific evidence on which that strategy was based. So in addition to studies that happened between 2010 and 2017, specifically designed to look at the restoration of the Lake St Lucia, there's a whole lot of historical evidence and science that was also brought into play. And between all of that was used to determine a restoration strategy. And what this has done is really turned that on its head, halted it, and taken it away from a scientifically robust and data-driven process.
Okay, tell us what the damage is being done to it by opening the mouth. What's the problem there?
Well, the problems are twofold. One is the ecological issues, because you're now starting to interfere with a natural process that was set up by this restoration program. What both the studies and the court case, which looked at this issue, determined was that really the artificial breaching of the estuary needed to stop, because this had been done for many years in the past, and it was determined that this was driving degradation of the estuary. So the outcome was that this needed to stop and the system should be allowed to pursue a natural functioning. And there was always the idea that there would be a little bit of hiatus. The system needs to readjust to a whole new management regime, or its own processes need to kick in. And the rains that we've just had over the summer would have been part of resetting the system. So by interfering with that, what you've done is completely taken away that natural progression into restoration. But also more important.
So guys, this is a criminal offense against the environment. 6,700 marine species gone because of this sand dune that was built in 2017. Just a quick update on the fishing conditions here at Ingwe Beach. High tide, not comfortable for fishing. Although you might be lucky and catch a salmon or two in this white water over here. But I think the sidewash will be killing you. So currently the beach is more low tide fishing.